Hey, it's Heather. Like my third day in a row going live after not going live for a really long time, like except for sporadically, feels so freaking good. Like I don't know. I don't know why I don't do this more often. Anyway, come on in. Happy Saturday to you. I am here for the Farmhouse event inside the Wild Honey the Wild Honey group. Let me get my words right. And that is just an extra special group that is run by Lois and Stephanie. And I think they have some friends now that are really helping them with events. I think Misty helps and Sandy helps. Anyway, I got invited, actually by my girl Misty, to be here today. And I'm so happy that she asked me. I never say no, right? Hi, Deb. How are you? That's not true. I have had to say no before when I've had stuffs going on. Now, I've already had a crochet follow-up class here in my shop today. And as soon as I'm done with y'all, I'm running straight home and we're heading to the beautiful city of Baltimore. Not a beautiful city. I'm being a smart butt. To watch my son fight tonight. So, hey Michelle, how are you? Happy Saturday. I've heard a lot of people talk about not seeing comments, so I wanted to make sure I could. So if any of you all, if you're watching this live with me here, and you're the praying type, or you just, send good vibes or whatever, if you could send that out my way to my son, always for a safe fight. Definitely want him and his opponent to have a safe fight, but I want the big W for my boy, right? So if you could do that, that would be so appreciated. And if you see it on the replay, give him some prayers tonight. So I'm doing good. Hey Janice, sorry, Jamie. I thought it said Janice. Hey Jamie, how are you? Well, come on in. So Lois or Stephanie, somebody will get me shared in here in a minute or two. And I know that Lois was actually finishing up, so it's probably going to be Stephanie because Lois was ahead of me. So this group, if you're my friend and you're finding this, whether right now or on the replay, if you're my friend, the Wild Honey group is just a fun little. It's not little. It's a fun crafting community. Where they do special events and they're always themed and really fun themes. I love that. And it's run by Stephanie with Honey and Bear Creates, and then Lois with Wild Child Mercantile. And so together that makes Wild Honey, right? And so just great ladies, great sense of humor. There's my friend Misty. Hey girl, miss your face. Anyway, great community, and it's a free group. You can share your work in there, your photos and things like that. And if you are a creator or one of my friends in the crew, and you want to start going live, or you've been going live and you want a group that maybe you could just be a part of for an event or something, put your name out there, reach out to the ladies and just say, hey, I'm interested, right? And, they help so many people find a comfortable place to get started in this whole crazy thing we call going live, where you're technically talking to the world, but really in a room by yourself, really kind of talking to yourself. Most of the time you can't see comments. Half of the time you're in live brain, so you really don't know what's going on anyway. And when it's all over, you're like, what the heck? Anyway, so thanks for inviting me. I love you all, Stephanie. All right, so I'm a wreath maker. Yeah, surprise. I want to watch Mel tonight because I want Danielle, Mel's partner. Danielle's supposed to be doing a wreath off with me. Not wreath off, but we're supposed to be making wreaths together. And I've been waiting, about 2 years for the moment. So I want to give her crap. Hey, Robin, I'm so glad that you're catching me too. So come on in. I'm going to make a grapevine wreath with a lantern. Let's go ahead and turn the lantern on, because I feel like nothing says farmhouse more than just a beautiful, like all greenery with little splashes of white and some black and light. You know what I mean? And my girl Candy that runs the design school that I teach in, she just this week made a lantern wreath. So it really inspired me. I was like, I need to do that. So that's what we're going to do. we're going to start off with some garland. And so that's what, if you were wondering, no, those zip ties are not a part of the design. We're not coming out with a new fad. There's no trends that involve a zip tie, right? So I pre-fed those on there so that we can do the garland pretty quick. Hey, Debbie, what are you doing? What are you doing? So come on in, say hi to me. And if there's anything you want to know about what I'm using, where it came from, let me know. I'm happy to share. I might not like go through and like list all the details. You know, it's here hanging out and stuff, but I'm happy to share with you if there's something that you want to know. And I've been enjoying watching everybody today. I didn't have to teach the crochet class because I can't crochet. Well, I mean, I paid attention in the first class. This follow-up class, I was busy. It was fun that I could sit here and kind of like watch. You know, I had people crocheting in here, and then I could watch you all making too. So, hey, Cynthia, what you doing, lady? Oh, you know, making wreaths. Deb's like, yeah, are you making with me? Okay, Deb, what are you making? Hey, Ronnie, what are you doing? How are you? And thanks for sharing me. That's really sweet of you to do. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, let's go all the way around with this first. I usually do not use a garland that goes all the way around. I'll section the garland off because garlands have a flow where the greenery all goes in, you know, kind of like a direction. But this garland here, you can tell everything's kind of all over and free flowing, which love. I don't like rules, so I do love it. But that's why I can also wrap it the whole wreath, and then we're basically going to just add greenery until my heart's happy. That's really, if you're wondering what the plan was, the plan is add greenery until my heart swells and pitter pats a little bit. So there you go. Misty, what's happening on the farm today? Got any wild farm stories for us? Your animals, especially that willow, they always be, you know, having a good time. All right, so let's come in here. I want to use one zip tie between these two pieces. That's exactly what's going to happen. I can't see it. I'm actually getting to that point that I can't see, like, like I can't thread. I noticed this with the crochet thing. There's this little needle that you can use the, like, when you're done with your design or whatever, and I noticed that I had trouble with it. I had trouble. I think I need to get my prescription updated. I think it might be time. I think it's been over 3 years anyway. I think it might be time, but you know what that means? All new glasses. I ain't hating it. Hey, Elaine, thanks for spreading me around. I appreciate you. How are you doing? Hey, Shannon, what are you doing? Hey. Now, listen, everybody's been complaining today that they can't see comments. I'm catching some mostly on the phone. So you're going to be looking at my nose a little bit because I got to get you in my bifocals. Sorry about that. Willow hasn't been behaving herself lately, been busy getting the greenhouse in order and the front garden. Animals have been very boring, except your roosters. Well, roosters are peckerheads, you know. They always got to be that way. I mean, they just always got to make a fuss. All right, we're just going to keep going. Add greenery until my heart's happy. My neighbor has a donkey. I want a donkey. I want a donkey and a goat and more dogs. So far, no one else in my family except for Garrett and Crew are on board with me. Bobby and Taylor are like, no, why would you do that? I'm like, because I want more animals. But so far, there's been nothing in me that has said I wanted chickens. I don't think I'd hate them, but I don't know. It's not what I'm wanting. I want the goats. I want a donkey. You know, those things. I don't want any geese. They're mean. They're pretty, but they're mean. Right? They're meaner than the roosters. What? The garland of greenery. Both of these so far are Michael's. Both of these are so, like, I think this looks like Smilax that we use a lot, you know, when all of us people in the wreath making world. So if I say that, like Debbie and my friends here in the comments that make wreaths, they're like, oh yeah, Smilax, I use that. That's what it looks like to me. I think it's just called like a spring greenery garland. This one is Michael's, and this is like my favorite garland. It's the one that's called the Boston Fern garland. So I love this. It's just this, so the one I put in at first, I zip tied in and kept it whole. This one, like I said, I like to cut them up in pieces and use them like this, but this is a Boston Fern garland. I love it because of all the different, like there's maidenhair fern, there's lace ferns, there's these little like rosemary pieces. It's just the perfect little mix. Yeah. Thanks. We're going to keep adding until our heart swells. Hey, Vivian, what are you doing? Thanks. It's 3 days. And you've been here for all 3 days. I'm overachieving this week. You know, don't get comfortable because then it could be like 3 months and I don't go live again. I'm just teasing. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. It's not, because Misty's asked me to do some stuff on Wednesdays. And now I've been committed to doing my Thursday night live after I teach in the Crew, and I'm signed up for the next 2 weeks to do that. So I'm committed to, you know, once I sign up, unless something like really comes up, like I don't change it. That's all I need. Once I commit to it, I'll do it. But if I haven't committed to it, I will change my mind about it 100 times. But if I've told you all about it, usually I won't go back on it. Usually. You know, things happen, but I try not to. How about y'all? Isn't committing to it? Thanks, Vivian, for cheering me on. I appreciate it. Hi, Mona. How are you? If any of you are new to me and you like, you know, messing around with some fake flowers and things like that, and you like some bad dad jokes, a little bit of home and holiday decor, and you want to follow me, if you do !notify, it will allow you to get my notifications and things like that. You can follow my page. So, but thanks for being here. All right, a few more pieces of this, and then we'll move on to something else. It's all about the variety. Especially in an all greenery. Like, that's what makes it interesting, is that variety. And you can get that even in the same plant family. So it's not like you have to be like, oh, well, I don't know that many different greeneries to buy. You don't have to have different greeneries. You know, like there's so many variety of ferns. I just listed like 4 of them that are inside this fern garland, right? So even if you did like fern and boxwood or whatever, there's different looks of boxwood. Eucalyptus, there's so many different eucalyptus. You know, flat leaf, silver dollar, regular. Oh, thanks, Cynthia. Appreciate y'all doing that. Yeah, no spaces, all lowercase. They all got it. Robin got it. Notify. Thank you. Hi, Willard. How are you? I've caught you most of my last 3 days, too. How are you? Thanks for hopping in. What are you doing on this fine Saturday? It is beautiful here, but cold. Beautiful, but cold. I'm not going to hate on it because it could be worse because last night it was raining. You know what I mean? Last night it was raining and cold. I will take beautiful, and it's like spring cold though. It's like that chilly breeze. It's not like winter cold. And you all know what I'm talking about, right? There's, to me, a difference between spring cold and like winter cold. All right, I'm liking this. So I think now my heart's happy with that one. We can move on to the next thing. So, thanks, Cynthia, right? Like, we say this all the time in the crew, like, okay, well, you could stop here, but we're not. Right? Like, our mantra is more, till my heart's happy. All right. I have some pothos, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to go in with this fern. Because I want to keep it like this. Whew. And pothos has really big leaves that tend to flatten your design a little bit. So I have it on my table, but we're going to go in with this instead. Hey, Lois. I loved your bunny. How are you doing, lady? How's life been treating you? Thanks for having me here. And thanks for running such a great community. I always tell you and Stephanie that, like, I love that so much about the two of you. Like, your friendship is just a beautiful thing. I love your group and all the things, and I just love you. Just thanks for being good peoples. Lisa, how are you? What you doing? How you been, Lisa? What are you doing on this Saturday? Are you doing things around the ranch? You got the grandbabies? What's a crack-a-lackin'? Good. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you, Lois? I saw one of, was it your post, or maybe I was watching you on a live. I can't remember which. It must have been watching you on a live, I feel like, or maybe I saw a video, because I feel like I couldn't message you back or like type in the text and type it in the moment. Like I was doing something where I couldn't, like, I didn't have my hands or something. So I don't know if I was like watching you and doing things around here, whatever. Anyway, I heard you say that Terry had bought you these miniatures because he knows that you like miniatures. And I didn't know if you knew that, like, Michael's has a whole line of miniature stuff, miniature books. And they actually have writing on the pages and stuff, like miniature, like little Starbucks coffee mugs, miniature guitars and stuff like that. And I thought of you when I saw them. I thought of you immediately. I was like, oh. So I wanted to tell you that. Hey, Emma, you might have already known that. I didn't. You're putting out mineral for the cows. No, you're being a rancher right now. I get it. I understand. You wear many hats. Yeah, Lois, your bunny. It was Robin. Hey, Robin, how are you? I'm just now seeing your comments too. How are you doing, lady? How are you doing? All right. Oh, was that, oh, yeah, okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Greet everybody. I don't want anybody to think I'm, like, ignoring them. The comments, I think, have just not been, oops, there was my stem, have not been kind to people. So if you're just hopping in and you're not sure what's going on, it's a farmhouse event inside Wild Honey, right? So that's the theme. So of course I'm doing a wreath, and it's inspired by Candy because she just did this farmhouse lantern wreath that I absolutely love. And I do like making lantern wreaths. Usually you'll do pretty well for me as far as like selling them, right? So it's always nice to make stuff that you can sell. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's what I'll do here today. So I'm going to go all, like, mostly greenery. It's going to be mostly greenery with some hints of white. And then we're going to go in with a bow that has some black and white and some burlap in it. So just classic farmhouse. Black, white, crisp green, and some burlaps. Just... We're not gonna bend the rules at all. There's no modern in it or anything. It's just straight classic farmhouse. And I figure, who doesn't love things that light up, right? Candy and I were talking about that the other day. We were talking about how the lantern resell so well, and that's what she said. She was like, people just like things that light up, you know? Hey, it's Kelly with Rowena May. How are you? I was getting a kick out of your live, Kelly. You talking about going to the shop for your mom. It was cracking me up. That was funny. All right. A couple more clips of this and my heart will be happy. And some of you are coming in late and you're wondering what the heck I'm doing. I'm like, listen, my whole plan is that I just keep adding greenery until my heart's happy, okay? And we'll just see when that is. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good and happy here on this part. So let's see. I've got this greenery, and then some of these just little white flowers. So we'll see what we get. And then a bow, of course, right? And then a bow. You're great. You're a nut. I don't think you're a nut at all. I don't think you're a nut at all. I think that's exactly what you should do. And I think it's a fantastic idea. Crafting in gummies. I think it would be a hit. I think you'd have people coming from all over. Thank you. Thanks, Donna's Crafts. Are you new to me? Thanks for being here. So, yeah. I like the little soft white berries on these. Like that. You know what I mean? And then I like the bright green leaves. We need to tell all the federal jobs they need to get with the program. Like, it's legal now. Just get with the program. Like, do you let people drink? I have gummies and crafting I need to do. Like, you're getting in the way of my dreams. Oh, and Robin saying hi to you. Oh. You know, there's a business model for everything. So, you know, part of my whole, like, journey, right, has been, you know, I've talked to you a little bit about, like, you know, how I had a corporate job and all of that. And so, I follow people on TikTok. So it tends to, you know, go to my FYP on the TT, of like people that are complaining, rightfully so, of corporate America, right? And this guy has a whole business, his whole business model, which I think is genius, is he takes anonymous complaints or complaints from employees, they pay him to go in and confront the boss on all the anonymous complaints. And it is genius. You all should look him up, because he goes in there, he'll like bust, like, you know what I mean, like bad workplace scenarios, you know, like where there's just, and he's like, and the people are like, and he has somebody that films it too, that's part of it, like, you know, and he presents himself as, what was this, the name of his business is something like Ocean, ocean property compliance something or other. So when he says it, like, you think he's like some kind of an officer. So hey, Pamela, it gives us an outlet. I know, but I just think it's kind of genius. It's a way for employees who otherwise can't, like, be able to voice the truth, to be able to do it in such a kind of funny way. Anyway, all right, that went off on a tangent. Sorry. The stuff that comes up on your FYP, like, my whole stuff is either like corporate stuff, like corporate business stuff, pets, lots of dogs and horses. Dogs and horses are and cats. That comes up, and then yeah, from there it's mostly just sarcastic women that has some, you know, something to say. All right. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Thanks for being here. Happy Saturday to you. If any of you are saying hi and I'm not catching it, I apologize. Like, I know people have been saying the comments are just off or whatever. So if you want to know something and I'm not answering you, don't feel like I'm ignoring you. Just keep asking it, or maybe like respond to the comment or something like that. Maybe it'll finally pop up. All right. I'm liking that. I think, do I want to go with the white first, or do I want to do the bow? I think I want to do the bow first. I feel like I do. So let me show you what I got. So I have this, and this is where I'm thinking of putting it, like right there. So I got that with that is what I was thinking. And I have the 2.5 inch version of this with me, just in case I change my mind. But I don't think so. I think this is what we're going to do. And I'm just going to do a traditional 2-loop, 2-tail bow. I tend to make my tails like asymmetrical, like one longer than the other. It's just what I prefer, but you know, I always tell people to do what they love, right? Make what you love. And I'm just pre-feeding a piece of floral wire in here to catch my bow in once I get it made. Now let's just pray I can find it when I have it made. There we go. I think I should be able to. All right. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Oh, thank you. We're not done yet. We're going to pack more stuff into it because, you know, pack more and more and more and more and more. All right. And this is really nice, thick, strong ribbon. And other than it being like a farmhouse design, that's another reason why I've decided to just use like 2 ribbons, because this is so thick that it can be, yeah. Like, it's enough. You know what I mean? It's such a substantial ribbon. I love it. Seeing you design. I know, Lynn. What's up? I know, it's crazy, right? What is happening? Go play Keno. Y'all go play the lottery. Go play your Keno. I'm breaking all the rules. No, I'm just teasing. I'm not breaking any rules. But I kind of wanted this. You see what I'm going for? Kind of like this. Substantial yet weepy. How many times in life will you say that you're going for a substantial yet weepy look? I don't know. Maybe if you're like trying to cast for like a sad movie or something, but thanks, Sue. All right, so now we're going to go in with that Farmhouse Pop Black and White. All right. How many people here like to make bows? I want to learn how to make a rag bow. That's one thing I don't know how to do, like as far as bows are concerned. All right, I want that same kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Same little weepy look. Just a little bit of playing with that. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. All right. All right. Whew. She's the big one. Hey, Karen. What's up, lady? What you doing? Thanks for catching me. I appreciate you being here. What are you doing on this Saturday? Are you making something? Debbie says Debbie's here and she says she's making. She's like, oh, you know, making a wreath. What are you doing? Vivian, did you say if you were making or are you hanging out? What are you doing? Did you answer me and I didn't see your comment? It could be that as well. All right. Did I lose my, no, they're right there. All right, so let's go in with our bow. All right. And now I just need to manipulate it a little bit. And I'm going to do both the long tail that I'm keeping. I am keeping this long tail, by the way. But I'm going to do a drastic kind of a point cut, right? And this should be already cut in a point cut, but we're going to do it again. When I mean like drastic, like it's like, I don't know, probably like a 75-degree angle on it. You know what I mean? Like that. And then what I love about this burlap is, oh, look at that little patch piece there. Well, that's a good place to do a ripple. I like to do these little, because they'll hold it. And then these, I like to kind of have, if you run your hands down them, a lot of times you can get like a curl like that out of it. Like that. And it looks pretty. So there, I'll bring it closer to the edge. And if you can envision this being a door, then it'll make a little more, there we go. So, let me get over here though. I'll move this just a little bit more. I might go this way. Hold on, let's go like this. Just so you can see, because that's really nice ribbon. I don't want my ribbon to get lost on the sides there, so hold on. So we just manipulate it a little bit. And I'll just keep doing that and playing with it until I get it in a style that I like. But I like that too. So like if you can envision, and I try to do this, I try to envision like what it's going to look like on the door and all these little pieces that will stick off and show in your photographs. Those to me are the sellers. Those little interesting, these cool little pieces like that. If you can get that to stick off on your photographs, like where it, I think it's just how it sells your wreath. So anyway. All right, I like that way better. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so now I feel like we got a good groove to add some white. Hey, Teresa. Thank you, Stephanie. You have so many that want them to be like, wait, when you grip on yourself, try to work in actual orders. Oh, I know, Debbie. You're making a moss with a cross wreath. Oh, I love the cross wreaths, Vivian. Heather, can't wait to meet you in person. Oh, Teresa, yay! We're heading to San Francisco to see the Giants and Yankees play their first home game. Oh, cool. Hey, Lynn, how are you? That's so cool. I've seen the Yankees play a couple times. Good for you. I haven't been to the Giants baseball stadium, but I've been to quite a few different stadiums around the country. I've been to the Cubs, the White Sox, it was the A's. Are they still around? Are they still called the A's? They were like green and yellow. It was like LA or something like that. Yeah, Anaheim A's or something like that. Oh, it was California. I've been to the Rockies, of course, the Orioles, the Tampa Rays. I've been around. I mean, baseball places, not in life. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you, Cynthia. You're so sweet. Very pretty. Crystal got me a bow maker, so now you're you're dangerous. What's Crystal doing? What is she doing? How's the flower shop? All right, so we're going to go in with some soft white touches. And I am going to remove the leaves. If any of you all are catching me doing that and you're wincing right now, like, oh my gosh, the waste. Look away. Look away. There's nothing to see here. I save obnoxiously many other things. I'm not going to save old leaves. What I do for a living, I wouldn't be able to get out of this building if I saved old leaves. And I am a leaf snob. So just look away. Probably the other thing you'll want to look away about is the way I take care of my paintbrushes. If you're really picky about that, you might also want to look away. I'm terrible at it. So. Giant Stadium is fabulous. You sit in club level, do you? Ooh. Yeah. I think out of all of the stadiums I've been to, I still like Camden Yards the best. And I don't know if it's because it's like our, like that's our home stadium. But I think it's because of like, it makes me feel like I'm going back into like the 80s, right? The old feeling of the factory and the brick and all of that. You know what I mean? I don't enjoy Baltimore. Sorry, not sorry. I am a Marylander. I can crap on Baltimore if I want to. I don't enjoy Baltimore. I'm scared when I go to that city. But I do love that stadium. I love that whole feeling of that brick. And how you can walk around that whole stadium and like look out over the harbor. It's just, I love it. I love it. I just don't like Baltimore. Hey, Misty, how are you? How are you? How is North Carolina? It's cold. It is cold here, girl. It feels like a very windy, springy day. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you, Misty. What you working on today? What are you doing, Miss? we're definitely going to work some things inside that bow. I feel like this is just a little bit too much blank space here. All right, I'm gonna liken I wanted some light, and I had this to maybe work in too. So it was something more like, this reminds me of Queen Anne's lace. I love Queen Anne's lace, and it grows wild in our ditch banks here in Maryland. So there's always Queen Anne's lace with black-eyed Susans just everywhere in our ditch banks, and I love that. So I think I want to work these in. Yeah, I think I do. Good, but covered up in pollen. See? It's coming. It's coming here. We don't have that yet, but it's coming. Not a doubt in my mind. All right, I am going to go in the middle of my bow. Y'all know how I feel about the bow. Has to have some friends that just kind of look like they're coming from the center. I don't actually glue them into the bow, but I want them to look like they grew into the bow, if that makes sense. So I'm not gluing it there. And we'll go around the other side of it. And it helps that center also separate. Misty, one of these days we're gonna master that bow. Remember, that was our goal, mastering the bow. We didn't get to work on it when we were at Mel's. Speaking of Mel, I miss her face. I need to message her. I've thought about her several times, but I'm always like driving or something like that, and I can't like text her. But I miss her. I hope she's doing all right. One of my ladies that comes for craft club, in fact, she was here today doing the crochet class. She just recently had a back surgery. I don't think it was like Mel's, but it was, pretty involved. And that's not easy. I haven't talked to her in a little while. I talked to her after her surgery and stuff, and she was still like, she had just started PT. She was like bedridden for, I want to say it was like 6 or 8 weeks. And then she was starting PT, and she was doing some other things, but I haven't talked to her recently. I don't know. Misty, have you talked to her? My other Misty, not Little Luxuries Misty, Crafty Farmers Misty. Look, there's so many Misties that were friends with her. When we were there, Misty and I, when I was there visiting, well, I was there for work, for business, and then me and Misty met up at Mel's, and we went and had some queso and a margarita, which imagine me with a margarita. And then we went back to Mel's and we played around with flowers and stuff like that. And Misty, Misty, Crafty Farmer Misty, so because Misty, I know Little Luxuries Misty, I know you can make a bow, but Crafty Farmers Misty said she wanted to make a bow, and we never got to it. So that's what I was talking about. She's an amazing floral designer. She doesn't like to ever say that or call herself that. But if you saw like her lassos and the wreaths and the arrangements and stuff that she makes, you know that that's a fib, fake news. She is very good at it, but she doesn't like the bow part. Me too. Look, all of us are gonna flood her today because. But actually do that, because that would fill her heart. She would, anybody, human nature, to know that you've been missed after being gone for a little while means a lot. So let's all do that. Let's flood her with a little, you want a mojito? Is it too early? I mean, it's almost 2 o'clock here. I wouldn't judge you. I would not judge you. I'd be like, I'm on Mexico time. I'm on Mexico time. Isn't that where you just came from vacation? Or isn't that where you all went? Like a resort or something? Or am I dreaming that? I know you went somewhere on vacation. I thought it was Mexico. All right. I think I want to go back to greenery. I don't want any more white. Like I want like soft white, like this little pop of black and white. Like I want more greenery. And maybe you all think it looks really lush and full, and you're probably like, why? Where? Well, when I'm here, I can see grapevine here, 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 here. And see, I'm gonna sell this baby, so she needs to be, you know what I mean? So we're gonna go back and we're gonna fluff her up with my most favorite filler greenery ever. It's orange jasmine. It's nothing orange about it, but I know my friends here that love that more rustic, primitive type. This would be a beautiful faux greenery for things that you like. It's a type of fern, so you have these little fern goody bits on the end of it, but the leaves have almost like a ruscus look and color to them. It's just absolutely beautiful. The bush itself, like I get like I don't get any money for selling this, so I'm just telling you this because I use it and I know how amazing it is. So this isn't like us paid sponsorship, but it's a pusher, right? So you can push things really condensed like this, or you can leave it nice and spread out, which you know that I like that for my more like boho-y designs. I like, you know, all of this. It has a lot of movement. You can see it itself. The other thing you could do with this, there's 9 cuts for every bush, but you can separate these in half, like push this one up, push this down, clip it here, and use and this is a tip we give in the crew, so I'm giving you a little inside thing. Well, we use our little wire nippers to do a shepherd hook, and then you have 2 pieces of this amazing greenery. So you'd have 18 pieces from one bush if you did it that way. It's just, and it covers up so much space. And you might think like, how much more could it add? But I want you to like pay attention to what this looks like, and then when we're done with adding this, you'll see the difference it makes. Sorry, I intend to turn the teaching off, but it just doesn't happen. Alan Jackson once sang, "It's 5 o'clock somewhere, you know it." I just found you. Love Orange Jasmine. Hey, Anne, how are you, lady? Come in on your business page, Anne, so other people can see you. All of y'all, listen, Lisa, I noticed that too. Lisa, you and Debbie, all of y'all are coming in here on your personal pages. Like, come in on your business page so people can see you and recognize your business name and perhaps follow you right from the comments. It's so much easier for someone to connect with you in your business that way. So friends, please know, like in this space, in this room that I ever open up on my page to all of y'all, in this room, your business is always welcome. So don't you all ever have to ask. It doesn't have to be a part of an event. It doesn't have to be just like one of my, you know, like just any day, every day in this room. Your business is always welcome. When I'm live on my page, it's about us hanging out and just connecting with each other. That's it. You know what I mean? So you have a mojito plant in the greenhouse. Ooh. Wait, well, mojito is made with mint, so there's like an actual, there's an actual mojito plant. It's not just mint plant. My grandma, my mama that I talk about all the time, the one that was like a mom to me, outside of our back door was 2 spearmint plants on either side of the door. And I always took little nips off of that and chewed on them. It's good. It tastes like Wrigley spearmint gum. Yeah. And it smelled so good. And, you know, they live in a waterfront community, right? And so the mosquitoes are horrid. Mosquitoes, horseflies, all that are horrid in those areas in the summertime, right? Because they all breed in water. So I didn't know it then. I just thought, oh, she just wants us to have mint before we go in the house and we'll have bad breath. No, spearmint plants ward off bugs. So she never had mosquitoes and flies and bugs by her back door where we were constantly going in and out. Right? She's so smart. She is so smart. Lavender does the same thing, by the way. So, hey, Bev. Oh, wait, it's Vivian. Bar V. Hey, Ginger. See, I love that. All my friends are coming in on their business pages. That's right. I love it. There's Julie. Thank you. Hey, Jamie again. Yes, thank you. Come on in your business pages. That's right. Yep. Bar V is Vivian. So Vivian was in the comments. On Luna's door is Ginger. If y'all were seeing, there's Lindsay, my friend Lindsay with Be Happy Cottage. And then I saw somebody else say hi. I wanted to point out. All right. Anyway, y'all keep coming in. There's my friend Lisa with Choose Joy Crafts. That's right. I don't even know if it's a thing where people have something against it. I know back in the day it was a thing. But it's a thing I've never believed in, so I was never on board with that. Never got that. Like, riddle me what? And listen, I am protective of things, so don't think I'm like some saint. I am not. I could get sideways with somebody real quick. Like, if you try to mess up a for sale post or something of mine, I'll get sideways with you, and I'll even block you. I will block my business for block my business from like things that aren't good for it. But in this setting, no, we're all here to hang out. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to perpetrate a fraud because like I can get sideways and sassy if it comes to like something being detrimental to my business or something like that. Like that's all I have, and nobody's gonna ruin that but me. You know, so I will, but this is a friend space. Yeah. That gets on my nerves when people want to be all ridiculous. But I've gotten to the point now, I don't know, something happened to me and triggered in me in the middle of 2025. Like some people are like, oh, 2026 is like the year of it. For me, it started in 2025. But I'm like, no. No. If you don't know how to behave, I'm going to tell you about how you're not behaving. I don't even care who sees it. And I'm going to send you on your way. You found me here. Hey, Betty. That's Ann. Ann, that's right. I just remembered that today that you told me it's Betty Lou. And I was already following you because I went to follow you. I'm like, oh, I'm already following her. Thank you, Ann, coming in here. I appreciate you, girl. All right. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to bend this up. I want a piece of orange jasmine coming out of this bow because it's fabulous. Because it's fabulous. All right. Gotta make room for it. Thank you, Ann. She's like, "Get girl." I didn't even realize it, but like a couple of weeks ago, I got a little scrappy with a lady. I think she's still following me. I don't even know, and she's probably thinking I'm like a total douche, and I don't even care. But I put together this short video. And I do realize that people watch videos where they don't have sound. Like, I get that. I totally get that people are like, you know, in a public place and they don't have their earbuds in. And so I try to, when I put together a video where I'm trying to share with you what I've made and all the things, I try to put it in what I speak, but also in writing, like on the video. And it was something I used, like so many pics of something, and I spoke it. And I wrote it on the video when I was showing the bush. And this lady said, how many did you use? And I wasn't rude. My response was more about like, listen to me when I say this to you as a creator. The only thing you get out of putting free content out there, other than goodness, is people watching the video, right? So I'm not going to answer a question in the comment that is in a 1 minute and 20 second video. I'm going to tell you, hey, I put that information, both I spoke it and it's in words in the video. Like, that's all I said. And then she came back with a reply, and whatever it was, she said I didn't have sound, and sheesh. Like, she gave me a sheesh. I was like, okay. I was like, well, you might not have had sound, but I bet you're not blind because you're responding here. I didn't say that part, by the way. I'm speaking that to you now. I just said, well, I took the time to make the video and to give you the information in not one place, but 2 places. So, sheesh. And I just gave her sheesh back. And then she was like, I can't believe a business owner would act this way. And I was like, I will act any way I choose to for my business. And thank you. But then some lady, like, weeks later, like, responded to me saying I'll act any way I want to. And I was like, oh, she probably totally got the wrong picture about who I am. But, like, y'all, protect your spaces. Don't show the bush, Heather. Don't share the, but yeah, I was like, I mean, I'm just trying to point you to, you know, I put this together. It's great. But it benefits me for you to watch it. So go look at the minute 20-second video. Anyway, sheesh. She said, sheesh. I was like, you know, getting sassy with me is probably not something you want to do. Because I will totally enjoy getting sassy right back with you. I'll be like, oh, and we can volley a nice old game of sass. You know what I mean? Served and served back. Her like, no, I don't think she unfollowed me. I really don't think she unfollowed me because she's been liking other people's comments to it. So I don't think she unfollowed me, but I don't know. Maybe she'll see this and she'll get a kick out of it and it'll be a start of some friendship between the 2 of us. I don't know, but it was just funny. Nah, Debbie, like I said, I don't know. I think she still follows my page because she still likes comments on the same dang video. Anyway, I can be real sassy. That is, I will own that 100%. Yeah, I can get sassy with the, yeah. I get that honest. I'm like my father. My father is the kindest, nicest, most patient man. Like, just so sweet. I don't think I've ever heard him, like, yell or be cross with me. Like, he's just, or to my kids or nothing. He's just the nicest person. So I am very much like him until I'm not. And then I'm very much like my mother, which is the polar opposite of my dad. So it's like this. And a couple things can get me there a whole lot faster than others. My children, my family, or my business. Those will get me there a whole lot faster. Where can you purchase the lantern? Roxy. Oh, thank you. This lantern I've had for a couple of years. I'm almost sure. I'm thinking Walmart. I really am thinking Walmart. I've had it for a while. For a while there, it was like wherever there was a lantern, we were buying it, right? And so now I've got kind of this stockpile. But Walmart was always a common place for me to shop for them. Some other places that you can look that aren't, you know, really pricey are like Big Lots, Ollie's. Oh, you know what? It could be a Big Lots one too. And then, you know, let me think where else. Dollar General. Dollar General actually has really cute lanterns. So anyway, so I'm not exactly sure, but that's what I think. So this is what we got. I got it just a couple minutes, and then I'm going to let y'all go for the next creator, and then I'm going to boogie my butt out of here and get heading to watch my son fight. Remember, if you came in late and you didn't hear me say in the beginning, if you can send him some prayers and some good mojo for a safe fight tonight and also a W, because that's what I want. But this is what we made as a part of the Farmhouse event. I love it. It's a lighted lantern. It's on a grapevine. We decorated this whole thing. It was totally inspired by Candy with Candy's Creations. And we did like a burlap and white bow with some black and white pinstripe ribbon too, and just some really soft, tiny florals. So nothing big, just some similar to like Queen Anne's lace and little mini ranunculuses. So that's what we made. And like I said, I'm not sure where this lantern came from, but I gave you all the places that I typically shopped for lanterns when I did. So thank you. So y'all are the best. Thanks for inviting me, Stephanie and Misty. And that's what it looks like close up. There you go. And there's that bow. Look at that bow. And having me. I really appreciate y'all so much and including me. So I can't wait to watch everybody else. Thanks, hey, Carolyn. What are you doing, lady? Thanks, Lynn. All right, thanks. Thank you. Y'all are the best. All right, so look, if you're in Wild Honey already, just refresh your page. The next creator will be shared in like absolutely right now, probably. And if you don't know Wild Honey, check the description. Like just boop my face here, check the description and click on the link, and it's free. So just join. Watch away. So thanks, friends. Have a good one. Happy Saturday, and take care.